They have video footage of the Karmelo incident that they never presented in court. And they just had a press conference of the people who seen the video.
Ask if you want to see it from either 2 minutes before she pressed play. Karmelo Anthony was already sitting up underneath that canopy. And he was sitting there for at least 8 to 9.5 minutes. You see, well, I saw a boy in a black hoodie go over to him first, and then they left out of the tent. And then you see coming across the field was another 6 boys. When they got to the bleachers, one, he went out of frame, and the other one sat at the bottom. But the remaining 4, they went directly to Karmelo Anthony, and like T said before, it was a brief conversation, and then all you see is commotion. And we know from the interviews that Hunter did, we know that Hunter was, in fact, up underneath that tent. The next thing you see, you can see Karmelo, in the midst of them assaulting him, you can see Karmelo trying to back out, but he gets pulled back forward. The next thing you see is Karmelo, he comes shooting out the back, but he's still not standing. And he had to like kind of crab crawl backwards, and he had to like jerk away from them because they still had a hold of his hoodie. He goes up a couple bleachers and he's looking around for which way to go. He runs diagonally down the bleachers and then he falls. At the time of him falling, that's when I noticed another 3 boys coming down the bleachers chasing after him. But once Karmelo got up, he took off. You didn't see him for the rest of the video. At no point in that video do you see Hunter holding his brother. At no point in that video do you see those boys ever going back to the tent and sitting down. That was all a lie. And I also have questions. I don't know how the defense did not play that video. Because when you see that video, it was self-defense. Karmelo was only 5'8", 130.
She said that athletic boys was chasing Karmelo around for 11 minutes. These weren't like, the kids that sit in a room all day and play games or live stream.
Yes, there is something about this whole case that is getting me offended. These people are acting like they are the victim instead. I don't know. If you take a look at this, Karmelo Anthony's parents say nobody wins after their son was convicted. I don't get it. This lady is now going around on the media, granting interviews. I don't know if this is right. If you take a look at another tweet, Karmelo Anthony's family is now forcing him to file paperwork claiming he is penniless, destitute, and indigent in an effort to obtain a free appellate lawyer despite moving into a 900,000 home and purchasing a 150 car after raising over 600,000. If you don't know, the GoFundMe account they created was taken down with money inside. Yeah, after this guy was convicted. These people are trying all possible means to finish up all this money without.
The race card, black fatigue, it's real. I'm sorry. He's the only one in your family without a damn record. I guess that's something to brag about in your culture. I got a new name for Mello, okay? Because he was such this little boy I was trying to portray. How about watermelon felon?
At the effect, not just the effect here between the Metcalf family.
My son didn't intend to hurt anyone. My son was defending himself. And that's what hurt so bad.
His mother recounts the moment she addressed the jury and made her plea to them during the sentencing phase.
To have mercy on my son. That's what I told the jury. I know they had their minds made up already, so, really wasn't much I could say to change their mind.
Both parents fighting back emotions and tears as they described what they believe was a flawed trial.
We were delusional. We thought we was going to get a fair shake.
They claim there were inconsistencies from the get-go, despite witnesses who took an oath vowing to tell the truth.
Everyone actually lied on the stand.
Everyone.
All of the witnesses' statements were inconsistent. All of them.
His father says the court of public opinion had made up their mind about his son long before the trial began.
He was convicted when he walked out of the jail. If you looked at the news all last year, he was already convicted. If you look at it, it was already done. It was no innocent until proven guilty. He was already guilty.
He says the threats of
dead. That's what.
After they still got what they wanted.
After they still got what they wanted, they still wanted it dead.
Wait. These people expected a different outcome. What exactly are they doing here? I don't get it. Your son took away someone's life, and you are telling us, oh, he was already convicted. If you look at the news articles everywhere, everybody knows the outcome of this case. This was not something that we were supposed to lie. Now they are saying, oh, all the people who trusted, who were friends with Karmelo Anthony came and betrayed him. This is exactly what these people are saying. They are not okay.
After they figured out they still want us dead. I can see, you see, I go look at my phone, people want us dead. They want our family dead.
And now they're preparing to appeal.
They did a number on us.
A judicial process they believe wronged them.
We didn't get justice. A lot of things that were missed that should have been handled a certain way. However, we couldn't say anything. We did what was instructed. We was told. So we just did what we was told.
Ken Molestina, CBS News Text.
Let the tragic verdict of Karmelo Anthony be a reminder to us all, whether you are 19 or 90, that everybody who you call friend is not your friend. Now listen, I don't know whether it's true or not that Karmelo had a friend who recorded the whole incident that magically disappeared. And he took the stand to testify. But what I do know is that everybody has people in their circle.
So they had all this evidence. They could not present it in court. Now they are granting a press conference. So there was no this, I don't know, what were the lawyers doing during that time? Because if you had this whole video that they recorded everything until you are pointing, why is it that it's not presented? Maybe it could save you the way you think. There is one thing with black people that I've seen, they will always support you no matter what, even if you are wrong. This guy has been going off on Austin's family like never before. Initially, he was supporting them. Along the way, we don't know what happened. He changed his mind, and suddenly he's now begging for forgiveness. When I saw this video, I was like, look at this. This guy is full of S. It get crazy. Like, he has been flip-flopping. Initially support Austin's.
When you see me escort Karmelo Anthony out there against security advice or whatever it may be, it's because Karmelo is all of our babies.
I want to say this to the Metcalf parents. If I have said anything that hurt you, I ask for your forgiveness. Forgive me. I was in my feelings, I was in my emotions, and I was in my own ideology at that moment. And with that being said, I want to talk to the father, not the mother. When I look at this situation, the absence of the mother in front of the camera lets me know that's a grieving mother.
Yes, if you take a look at this whole case, you will see the level of hypocrisy with some people. This guy initially was in support of Makeup's family. Along the way, he changed his mind after meeting with Karmelo Anthony's dad. Things changed. Now he realized he might be sued because of the things he said. Now he's changing his mind and coming to beg for apology. May this not be accepted. I'm ending here. I want to appreciate people supporting, sharing out the videos. God bless you abundantly. As a short clips at the end, that's for the white algorithm. You can always keep it.
Not one black face in that jury box, not one peer, not one person who has ever navigated this country.
Moments ago, Texas teen Karmelo Anthony plans to appeal of Austin Metcalf closely to this case and hear what the witnesses had to say. They would know that.
$75,000 for the kids' appeal. Yeah,
I was just watching a video on that when you called.
Situations that happened that day that weren't introduced to the actual court. But at the end of the day, I think it was.
Being black right now is completely embarrassing. Jump around.
Karmelo, members of the new Black Panther Party holding signs reading "Self-defense is not a crime."
That is it. I don't want to prolong the video. I think I'm going to end here. God bless you abundantly. As of the short clips you see at the end, that is for the white algorithm. You can always skip.
Went past.
Right.
The other four went and they surrounded.
Oh, can you hear me? Yeah, no, I heard what happened. Listen, good news is I'm about to get this here cyber truck with your GoFundMe money. bad news is you're going to jail, but
You're on my page, so you automatically know.
Guilty. Stay your ass in jail, boy. Your family should be sued. Stay your ass in jail.
People tend to not trust elections when it takes a real long time.
Sued Los Angeles.
Is that it's really important not to conflate.
So with all eyes on California, you can see exactly what's happening.
Goes on here in the Golden State.
In 39 days, we will know the winner.
Sports me is a Democrat.
Encouraging her fans not to vote for Pratt. For a fan.
Seen this city just fall apart.
Mayorship, insurance companies, they don't have to pay for people to rebuild their homes.
Aaron Bass.
I just wanted to
up these cases.